Young and Restless fans, welcome back to Soap Family. All the talk about Aristotle Dumas is really starting to get on my nerves. It feels like we're on this long, slow walk to a destination we've already been to, like a dozen times before. Aristotle. Dumas definitely had that intriguing vibe right from the start. A mysterious name, secrets, whispered threats, shadowy empire. That's all this mysterious man has been about. We've been hearing this name for ages. But where's the actual person? It's already May. And this thing really started picking up momentum back in February. 3 whole months of anticipation, and we got absolutely nothing in return. Picture this. You're glued to your screen, and every scene teases the villain, building up the suspense, but they never actually appear until the credits roll. That's what you get with the Dumas experience, and it's not just that he's been missing in action. Can you believe how long this show is stretching things out? It's really something that's bothered many over the weeks. We've got endless scenes of people buzzing about who Dumas really is, what his motives are, and why he's targeting Newman or Chancellor. It's like corporate gossip hour on repeat. We totally understand. Dumas is absolutely powerful. He's got that enigmatic vibe. He's said to be pretty dangerous. But seriously, how many boardroom scenes and vague threats do we have to sit through before anything actually goes down? Viewers dive into soaps for all the juicy drama, shocking betrayals, steamy love triangles, and those mind-blowing twists that keep us on the edge of our seats. No more long-winded explanations about yet another corporate takeover. The main reason this plot seems like it's already struggling to take off is Victor Newman. Just to be clear, we absolutely love the mustache. Wow, Eric Braeden owns every scene he steps into. As soon as Victor stepped into the Dumas storyline, the suspense just fizzled out. So we all know where this is headed. And the winner is Victor. He's always coming out on top. It's like tuning into a showdown where one competitor is decked out in armor while the other shows up with just a stick. We're not on the edge of our seats, people. We're just hanging tight, ready to see Victor dominate yet another opponent in the most expected fashion. Watching Victor embrace his inner Machiavelli is definitely a wild ride. But there's a limit to how much we can enjoy it. But you know, when every business feud wraps up in the same way, it really starts to feel like the stakes are just a little too scripted. It's tough to get excited about a competition when the winner is already decided, right? So, the writers have dropped a major hint. Aristotle Dumas is actually an alias. Of course, everyone's trying to figure out who it actually is. So, let's dive into the frontrunner theory that's making waves right now. Yes, the amazing Billy Flynn, who you might know as Chad DiMera from Days of Our Lives. The guy definitely has some serious talent. But if he's entering Genoa City as yet another brooding mogul with a thirst for revenge, don't be surprised if we skip the celebration. We've got Tucker in the mix, Nate's half-brother Damien stirring the pot, and half of the Newman family plodding away from their leather chairs. So, we definitely don't need another suit hiding secrets, right? What if Dumas turns out to be a completely new character, a fresh face with no connections to anyone in the town? Wow, that's a harder pitch to make. Now, here's the big question. Why should we even care about a character we haven't met, haven't seen in action, and who might not make it when Victor really gets going? This whole storyline was meant to boost Damien Kane, Nate's half-brother, and link him to something really exciting. But you know what? Damien got sidelined. If you weren't paying attention, you could easily overlook his role in everything happening. So, instead of diving deep into Damien's moral struggle, his loyalty to his family, or even that intense internal conflict about his ties to Dumas, we find ourselves stuck in this loop of questions like, is Dumas real? And will Victor crush him? Spoiler alert, yes, he will. One more element that's really holding this story back is the setting. And the takeovers, mergers, and corporate power plays. It feels like we've been swimming in this genre for ages on Y&R, right? Remember when Tucker McCall was all set to bring some serious drama? What a time that was. So instead of engaging, he just went ahead and ordered drinks while throwing out some pretty vague threats at everyone around him. And now, we're all tired of the same old reruns of Who Owns Chancellor this week, which is why we need Dumas right now, not next month, not in August, but right now. Have his identity to a legacy character. Could it be that he's actually a hidden heir to the Chancellor throne? Or maybe he's got some unfinished business with someone like Jill or Ashley, right? How about this for a plot twist? What if Dumas is actually in cahoots with Victor? Or maybe he's got his sights set on someone other than Victor. And the mustache is just convinced he's the main event in this whirlwind? That's a wrap for now. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop with the latest Genoa City gossip.